Namaste, I'm Manish and I'd like to share NAUKASANA with you. NAUKASANA, or the boat pose, is the classic core strengthening exercise. Now everybody in yoga wants a strong core because if you want to sit like this in meditation, however you sit, you got to have a straight spine. So in yoga, we spend a lot of time strengthening the core so that the spine can be nice and straight. The primary position to strengthen the core is NAUKASANA or Navasana, the boat. So this is what the posture is going to be like. You're going to be stretched up here and holding. To get there, there are a few things that we can do. Now, if anybody has a lower back pain, it's better to keep the legs on the floor, or if you were to take the legs up, to keep the knees bent. And eventually, you can even drop the elbows and stretch. So like that, you slowly strengthen the core and back. They have to work together. If you're fairly pain-free and fit, this is how we start. You fix your eyes at a point. Once you've fixed your eyes at a point, stretch your toes. Once you've stretched your toes, then stretch the hands. At this stage, you're getting a nice form. But there's a lot of work happening in the legs. You're just getting the form right. When you bring the legs really low, that's when the core really gets active. The toes are stretched out, slow breathing. The beauty of this posture is that as a response, you start to get a bit agitated. The breathing goes faster, heart rate goes faster. But you use the mind to keep the breathing slow, so that the parasympathetic nervous system continues to function. Now this is very important. Yogis in the mountains, they don't need the core fitness, they're quite fit. But the reason that these kind of practices are done, and not just Naukasana, but many different asanas, is so that I can train my nervous system. So that through the stress, perceived stress, I'm staying calm. This is very beneficial when I get into an accident or there's some emotional issues at work or at home. Because my nervous system has been trained to be calm, those things don't stress me. With Naukasana, you also train KATI Naukasana, much tougher posture, because now working on the external oblique and internal oblique. The previous was rectus abdominis, this is the internal and external obliques. You're just looking at a point and breathing in and out slowly. You go as low as you can manage. So these two postures should be done every day. Some postures can be done every alternate day, but when it comes to core strength, every day, because what you've eaten yesterday, how much you've slept, has a huge impact on your form. Please practice this every day. If you can do 2 minutes in Naukasana and 1 minute in KATI Naukasana each side, you're doing very well. You're doing quite fit. Your ability to sit still will be quite good. In the 21st Century Yoga Project, we're always looking at how can I transform body, mind and prana or energy through the practices. So the body gets fitter through Naukasana because you're strengthening the core. It has a huge impact on your posture. In terms of the mind, because you're staying calm, you're training the nervous system, the parasympathetic to continue to function. Your ability to manage stress is very high. And in terms of sort of prana or energy, just having that confidence of being able to hold your posture like that has a huge impact when you're sitting like this, so that the spine is straight and energy can flow up and down. Please let me know whether you enjoy Naukasana. Initially, people run away from Naukasana, especially KATI Naukasana. But once you start to enjoy it, you will do this every day because it is such a beautiful practice. In that 2 to 3 or 4 minutes that you hold those poses, you get a complete sense of control over the body. Rather, control with the body is the better way of seeing this. Let me know if this is happening to you.